Santa, and Princess Pea held on tight to his rainbow horn. He grunted happily as they passed under the giant marshmallow tree, then skidded to a stop at the glittering palace gates.
Good day, Princess and Unipiggle.
The gate pixie smiled and unlocked the gates with his big gold key.
You look very cheerful this morning. Cheerful,
chorused the daisies that grew along the edge of the perfectly manicured palace gardens. Yes, we are, replied Princess Pea, but she didn't say why. She thought it best that only she and Unipiggle knew about the magical library book she had hidden in her satchel. Princess Pea had discovered the book by accident. She'd been giggling over a story about smelly fairies when she'd noticed a strange glow radiating out from under a bookshelf. Filled with curiosity, she kneeled down on the floor and felt around under the shelf until her hand grasped what turned out to be a large and heavy book. With some difficulty, she pulled it out. The book must have been there for quite some time because it was very dusty. Dust was rare in Twinkleland because dusting was such a popular hobby. Princess Pea wiped the dust off the cover to reveal a shimmering title. Super Spells and Extraordinary Enchantments. The book began to glow again. Princess Pea could feel it was positively tingling with magic, and her heart skipped a beat.
Wow, Unipiggle, look at this,
she whispered. Unipiggle rolled off his beanbag and oinked excitedly, but quietly. They were still in a library, after all. The librarian wizard was fast asleep and snoring loudly. Princess Pea decided not to wake him, so she stamped the book herself and left him a note. Dear Mr. Wizard, you were asleep when we borrowed a book. Super Spells and Extraordinary Enchantments by Gertrude Moon. Borrower, Princess Pea, Twinkleland Palace. On the way home, Princess Pea had begun to wonder whether the spell book should have been in Twinkletown Library at all. Everyone knew that no magic was one of the many rules of Twinkleland. Important rules. Be perfect. There must be no grabbiness. Be neatly, completely, politeness at all times. Check. Are you smiling cheerfully? No laziness or dawdling. 2. Not use magic. Except in a big and terrible emergency. Queen Bee!
Kingberry!
Queen Bee liked to tell Princess Pea stories of messy magical disasters, such as the strawberry yoghurt flood and the never-ending firework calamity, which had led to the rule in the first place. It was important to the Queen that the kingdom was kept immaculate and running like clockwork. The unicorns, fairies, pixies and dragons would never use magic on purpose. Even the friendly witches and wizards who lived in Little Charming weren't allowed to conjure things. They could only ride broomsticks and cook in cauldrons. Spells were strictly forbidden. Princess Pea didn't much like following the rules. She believed magic was fun, useful and delicious. Unipiggle had his own special and secret magic, which meant he could turn anything into chocolate. But what if they could conjure up even more excitement? Now they were back at the palace, Princess Pea had a plan. Would you like to learn some new magic from the spellbook, Unipiggle? She asked, tickling him behind the ears. Unipiggle grunted eagerly. He was ready for anything. It was time for a magical adventure. Chapter 2. Pumpkin Disaster.